So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. Hidetoshi Nakata, genuine legend, not just of Japan, but actually Asian football in general.
Yeah, absolutely, Peter. Someone, in many ways, who was one of the first Asian pioneers to really succeed in European football.
Yeah, an excellent import who paved the way for others.
Indeed, technique, intelligence, great work ethic too, and he had so many strengths.
And he's gone looking for safety. Foden. Rijkaard. Tries to play it through. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rice.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail.
Rooney! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
That pass has been well intercepted. Now, can they get him away? And that is expertly dealt with. That's really well cleared. Hakimi. And it's Nakata. It's a good run down the right. Owen. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Foden. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now that looks a decent ball. Rooney. Spread to the right. Carreras. And it's Rooney. And here's Owen.
Owen really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that is a little undercooked. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Scholes, never out of the action for very long. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Bangladesh clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Rooney. Hakimi. Driving on and making good progress. Maldini eases him off the ball. Now then, the ball's come loose. And he's managed to get rid. And the keeper's got it again. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Oh, he's been caught napping. He might be... Takes a shot! And it's in! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Bangladesh are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
The first breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Foden. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
And the pass is intercepted.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And here's Rooney. He's had a shot! And that's a good finish. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Bangladesh are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Khan with the clearance. Madrid have it back and can go again. Rijkaard. Nesta. Bangladesh clearly now in lead preservation mode. And there goes the final whistle.
ভাই টুর্নামেন্ট খেলবো দাঁড়ান
Their moment of collective uplift.
আর লাইকটা করে দিবেন প্লিজ
With efficiency and
সবাই একটু কষ্ট করে লাইক আর সাবস্ক্রাইবটা করে দিন অনেকদিন ধরে ডিভিশন খেলা হয় না তো
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. Leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game, quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
And this is Van Basten. Dewey. Tries to pass it through. Rijkaard. Here's Scholes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Fernandez. Dewey. Mbappe. That's a good... And Aubameyang! Costa Curta with the clearance. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bangladesh, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Yamal makes a move down the right. He's found a way through.
Ai thằng máu
And he
gì
can
nhỉ
clear it
thế?
away. And smartly reclaimed.
Ball तो नहीं आई जाती.
Dewey will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's fabulous.
Huh?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Lamine Yamal clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Schneider. It's a searching pass. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He is through here. Chance! He's delivered all right. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Number 5, Michael Owen. Michael Owen. Michael Owen.
Bangladesh have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. And it's Schneider. Nicely shaped ball. Ah, he's Van Basten! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Van Basten really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And this is Rooney. And the referee has blown for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Bangladesh just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs
Opponent
that
क्या
both
आपने
managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Bangladesh can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Bangladesh currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Now it's Fernandez. Mendes has it out wide and in space. This looks promising. A heavy challenge. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rijkaard. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well seen,
अरे
saw
भेड़ा
that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nuno Mendes. And here's Aubameyang. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And
भाई
Aubameyang!
भाई चाहिए सिवल पुल लाइए
And that would
इस
have
माटे
been
से
some
खेलता
goal.
चलना है
And you can see how the direct approach can work really well. Get yourself on the ball
डिवीजन माना
and
इस
give it a
माटे
try.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Mendes. Costa Curta with the clearance. Schneider scooting forward. Nicely weighted ball. And he's in on goal. And the finish! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Michael Owen. Substitution on the field. Number 8, Paul Scholes. Coming on the field is number 22, Steven Gerrard.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Neymar making good progress. Looking for options for movement. Nakata crosses. And he's quick to get rid. Great ball if he can get there. And he's managed to get free. Opts to play it back. Nakata. Neymar. It's a pretty loose pass. Schneider, who does have an assist to his name, tries to play it through. Oh, what? Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! It's all becoming so easy.
After 89 minutes,
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Marco van Basten.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Number 2,
4 added minutes on the board.
Number 15.
And that's that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout.
भाई
and
टूर्नामेंट
did
होबे
what they
कॉपी
did
मैच होबे ना
when required so to do.
এখন কেউ
There
খেলে না
could be only one outcome.
टूर्नामेंट খেলবো না
Owen claiming the man of the match award, and there is very little room for
নেটওয়ার্কের
argument.
অবস্থা কেমন নেটওয়ার্ক তেমন ভালো না
So, Jim, how do you reflect?
আর একটা ম্যাচ খেলে পরে টুর্নামেন্ট বা ভার্সেস খেলবো না দেখি ডিভিশন 2 এ উঠে যায় Hi, রে smart assist Valdo. Opponent একটা রিপোর্ট মারা দরকার। এর মাঝে ডিফেন্স লাইন দেখেন। জি না
Hello, everyone, and welcome to
Well, what a sight
today's
this is. The
match.
colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way. Well, here's a man who stunned everyone in that famous summer of 2002. He had a hand in his country's most famous goal, their most famous win, and he helped
আরে
to
মাথা
introduce
চৌকে
the
ধরে আমার
footballing planet to Senegal.
Yeah, he did indeed, Peter. El Hadj Diouf, the undoubted driving force behind that fast,
আরামজাদার ফ্লেক্সি
powerful,
মারতে
direct
যাইছে
style of football. That won't shock the world.
Mendes, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Oh, well played, well played. Iniesta. Now it's Rooney. Now that's well seen too.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
হালার প্রতি স্মার্ট অ্যাসিস্ট এর মাঝে কিভাবে খেলে
Nesta. Cannavaro getting this one clear. Tries to play it through. He has found the way through. Shot, surely! Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Now it's Iniesta, and that's really well manoeuvred. Passes coming off in quick succession here, and that interception was most... Iniesta!
আরে হালা স্মার্ট অ্যাসিস্ট ভাই টুর্নামেন্ট খেলবো
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but
শান্ত
at least
ভাই
there's plenty of appreciation for
ওপোনেন্টে
what
ভয়
was a
লাগে বুঝছেন ওই
genuinely
স্মার্ট
fine
অ্যাসিস্টের
effort.
প্লেয়ার আরামজাদা দনের খেলা প্লেয়ার লাইকটা করে দিবেন ভাই এই ম্যাচটা শেষ করে দেই কইরা টুর্নামেন্ট খেলবো
Jupe in the hunt and looking threatening. Cannavaro. Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Scholes.
Manchester really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the
ভাই
longer term.
চোখে
There's
দেখা
no
যায় না
good in
বল
holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Scholes. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break.
ওরে স্মার্ট
This
অ্যাসিস্ট
interception, his positioning was spot on. Nesta threads one in. That is a great pick out. And the shot!
ভাই চাই
He
গেলাম
looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Rooney tries to clear. Caught offside that time.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So between them, no goals at all so far.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Cafu tries to pass it through. Diouf. He's having a shot! That's a decent clearance. Now it's Owen. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And it's Owen. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Van Basten. That's a little off target. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Cafu. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. And still, we await the first breakthrough. And that has been cut short. Rijkaard. This is a promising build-up. That is ended up in no man's land. That's really well cleared. To Schneider. Oh, that's well spotted. But that has not gone well. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Owen. Rijkaard. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Manchester really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Rooney. Rijkaard. Rooney looking to pass their way up the pitch. Knocks it into space.
Allah.
That's put paid to the danger.
When এমন সময় ভাই গোয়া মারলো এই তো ভাই ভালো আছি আপনার কি অবস্থা হ্যাঁ এরপরে টুর্নামেন্ট খেলবো ভাই ডিভিশন খেলার মুড নষ্ট হয়ে গেছে ওপোনেন্ট খেলতেছি স্মার্ট টিভি ভালো লাগে না বুঝছেন স্মার্ট টিভি স্মার্ট টিভি থাকলে খেলার সমানে সমান হয় না আমি পারি না খেলতে মানে নার্ভাস হয়ে যাই আগেই ভালো দুইটা সিএফ লাগবে ওয়েন এখন এই যে গোলটা আমার বাস খাওয়াই দিল
Bangladesh really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Costa Curta gets it away. Bangladesh have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Mbappe! Decent chance!
ভাই চাই গেছে আর খেলতে মন চায় না এখন
is flagged offside.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
আর খেলতে মন চাইতেছে না বুঝছেন ওই অপোনেন্টের সাথে
Schneider, it's played through for him.
2 added minutes have been
ভাই প্লিজ।
And he welcomes him. Can he finish?
ও ম্যান,
Oh, he's done it! A breakthrough so
থ্যাংক ইউ রাহুল।
late in the day. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well,
সেরা
it's an
ছিল ভাই,
example of counter-attacking at its
থ্যাংক ইউ।
finest. Real cut and thrust.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the man...
And that will be it.
ভাই যাই হোক বুঝছেন,
Bangladesh
উইন স্ট্রাইক
have
ভাঙে নাই,
done it. Their
টানা মনে
solitary
9টা ম্যাচ
strike
জিতছি।
ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it.
বাট স্মার্ট অ্যাসিস্ট
Rahul
করা মাত্রই আমার
claiming the man
বুঝছেন
of the match award.
হাওয়া টাইট হয়ে যায়, কি লাগে আমি বুঝি না। গুড ওয়ার্ক, টানা 9টা স্ট্রাইক। একটা মনে হয় আমার বন্ধু বুঝছেন খেলছিল, আমার ডিফেন্স যখন পাই 3টা ডিফেন্স বাইর করি তখন ওই চেক করছিল, তখন ওই হালার প্রতি 3টা গোল খাওয়াই দিছে আমারে। ড্রও করছে মনে হয় ওই মেবি। আজকে আর খেলুম না ডিভিশন। বট প্লেয়ারের উইং স্টিক ভাঙে নাই যে, এটাই ভালো। কালকে থেকে ডিভিশন 1 এর যুদ্ধ আরম্ভ করুন, দেখি ডিভিশন 1 এ ঢুকতে পারিনি এই সিজনে। চলেন টুর্নামেন্ট খেলা যাক। যে লেভেলের স্মার্ট অ্যাসিস্টেড প্লেয়ার, আমি এটা খেলবো না, আমি পরেরটা খেলবো না। ও শিট, ব্যাক দিয়ে দিছি। ওকে চলে আসেন ভাই, সবাই একটু কষ্ট করে লাইকটা করে দিবেন। স্মার্ট অ্যাসিস্টেড গেম প্লের প্লাবন নিয়ে এখন চ্যালেঞ্জ দেয়, চ্যালেঞ্জ। ভাই আসো চ্যালেঞ্জ খেল। ওটা গেমের অপশন দিল কেন? ভাই একটা লাইক করে দিবেন যারা যারা এখনো লাইক করেন নাই। লাইক করে দিয়ে টুর্নামেন্টে চলে আসেন। আচ্ছা মাত্র 2 জন আর নাই, আরো 2 জন চলে আসলে তো হয়ে যায় ভাই। ভাই আরো 2 জন চলে আসেন। 60 মিনিট। আরেকজন আসছে। ভাই আরেকজন চলে আসেন। ও চলে আসছে। আর কারা কারা আসবেন ভাই ফার্স্ট? আর একজন লাগে ভাইয়া। জাস্ট ওয়ান। ভাই একজন চলে আসেন না। ওপি চলেন। ভাই যারা যারা এখন স্ট্রিমে লাইক করেন নাই দয়া করে লাইকটা করে দিবেন। কার ম্যাচটা দেখা যায়? চলেন আমরা এটা দেখি। ওকে আরিফ হাসান ভাই, নেক্সট নেক্সট ট্রাই করিয়েন। আমি অনেকক্ষণ ছিলাম, কেউ আসতেছিল না। লাইক করে দিবেন হাসান ভাই, মন খারাপ করেন না। হ্যাঁ এটা শেষ হলে আবার দিব। লাইকটা করে দিবেন ভাই, যারা যারা এখনো লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইব করেন নাই দয়া করে লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইবটা করে দিবেন। ধন্যবাদ ভাই, খাওয়া দাওয়া শেষ করেন, পরের টুর্নামেন্টে আসবেন না। 18 মিনিট অপেক্ষা করতে হবে, বেশি না। এই তো দেখতে দেখতে চলে যাবে 3 ম্যাচ।
So things are bubbling up very
ওকে
nicely
ভাই,
on what
দিবনে।
is undoubtedly another one of football's genuine red-letter days. Here comes the ultimate white-knuckle ride on the emotional roller coaster. So all aboard. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway.
Steven Gerrard is capable of taking a game by the scruff of the neck and anywhere he wants after that.
Yeah, one way or another, he'll contribute to the scoring
ভাই
of a goal.
শুরুতেই স্প্যাম
And when the
খেলা
going gets
আরম্ভ করে দিচ্ছে।
tough seems to come easy for him.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
ধন্যবাদ।
Royce.
এই গুলিট আছে দেখতেছি।
Costa Curta. Rijkaard. And Jamal. Not the most accurate pass. De Ligt. Jamal.
0
And that's a
ভাই,
dangerous
মেবি গোল, মেবি গোল, গোল।
Cristiano Ronaldo, a class apart, out on his own. That is a gem, an absolute gem. Manchester United take the lead.
भाई मैच शुरू होते खत्म हो गया यार।
Bang.
And I think he's even surprised himself,
Luis
Peter,
Suarez.
how well he caught that.
So
Maybe
a
আরেকটা।
breakthrough already.
আহা, বেচারা ভুল করে
And he can
ফেলাইছে।
clear it away.
আর ভাই ভুল বলতে কি, ওইরকম পজিশনে বল থাকলে
Goal to the
বুঝছেন
good,
মানে
and with the lion's share of the
কি
ball.
করবেন, মানে হাতে সময় থাকে না।
Rijkaard.
অপোনেন্টের প্লেয়ার গুলো অনেক কাছে থাকে তো।
Separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Pass is just off target, and he's there to get it away. Now, can they get him away? Oh, played through for the wide man.
আল হাজরুই।
And the shot!
ও ভাই, ইয়ামা।
More and more pressure on the ball here.
গুলিট।
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great vision.
বাতিস্তুতা।
Shot, surely!
Go 1-1.
It's in. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here.
আচ্ছা, রোনালদোর গোলটা
They've been
ভালো ছিল,
rewarded for their
দেখার মতো
courage,
গোল ছিল।
for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
দুইটাই মেবি স্মার্ট অ্যাসিস্ট। কি আর খেলা দেখুম এদের।
Every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
বাতিস্তুতা ওরফে বাংলাদেশি আশরাফুল।
Batistuta going like a man possessed at the moment. Gerrard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Puyol clears. And it's Gerrard. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
And Jamal.
খেলা মেবি টাই বিগারে যাবে।
And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their
1
own
plus 1
strengths. And I
0.
suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive.
Lamin Yamal
Each
কে
side
নামাই
with
দিছে ভাই।
one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
Yamal out, Eden Hazard in.
There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Rodri.
De Ligt makes the interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Threads one in. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Bullet running with the ball. Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. Looking for options for movement. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional.
দেখছেন স্মার্টে যে খেলতেছে উড়াদুরা।
Tries to pass it through. Oh, it's played into the... And a header! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
বুলেট হেডার রোনাল্ডো ছিল।
Cristiano Ronaldo looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Azar. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Gerrard. Luis Suarez. Cafu cuts it out. Costa Curta. Looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space.
গোল হওয়ার সম্ভাবনা।
For a shot!
গোল।
And no mistake. And the comeback is complete. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Toon are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Manchester United are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Shevchenko! Shevchenko! Andrei Shevchenko! The great Ukrainian goal machine! About as smooth as it gets. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Ferran Torres!
সেরা শট ছিল।
And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Ferran Torres fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. 5 minutes left on the clock. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Cafu, Gerrard chasing after it. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Hullet.
6 added minutes have been
We are
indicated.
into overtime. Oh, good spread. That's where it came from. Casillas claims comfortably. Oh, they can break here. Azar. Gerrard. That's it, there is no more. It is going to penalties. So, by accident or design, neither team is giving way.
Well, both managers would have preferred not to go this far, but here we are. It's about nerve control now.
Well, we all know what is coming, and for some it may be too much. It is utterly unbearable. So this one to set the tone. No!
আমার
Denied
মনে 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 কেন
remarkably.
জানি মনে হইতেছিল এটা
I
মিস
think some
হবে,
mind games were
দেখে
played
মিস
there,
হয়।
Peter. It certainly did the trick.
Azar, the next man to walk up to the spot. Firm, low, telling.
Well, any penalty converted is a good penalty, so he did his bit there.
This then to level matters. And he puts it away.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is
টুর্নামেন্ট
a
খেলা
good one.
চলতেছে, ভালো আছি ভাই, আলহামদুলিল্লাহ।
Ferran
লাইকটা
Torres
করে দিবেন।
is the second man to step up for his team. Oh, straight down the middle, and for some, it's too much.
Yeah, looks so confident as well. The keeper's notes didn't help him then.
This for parity.
That was an aggressive success. I think he instinctively knew the keeper was going to move.
You can cut the tension with a knife. Shevchenko, the third man up.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
This then to level matters. Made it look easy.
It was well disguised, it gave no inkling as to where he was going on that.
Ronaldinho is the fourth man to step forward for them.
Well, any penalty
First round
converted
চলতেছে
is a
ভাই।
good penalty, so he did his bit there.
This to
4-3
stay in it.
মিস দিলে শেষ শেষ।
Saved! And that will be that!
চলো।
Manchester United have come through in the most dramatic fashion, and the show goes on.
এখনো খেলা চলতেছে একটা ম্যাচ, মেবি শেষের ইয়েতে আছে। হ্যাঁ, আর সে খেলানের নাম খেয়াল করি নাই আমি। হয়ে গেছে, চলান। আর 2টা ম্যাচ বাকি ফাইনাল অব্দি। আমি ভাই 3টা ডিভিশন খেলছি বুঝছেন, বাট ডিভিশনে ভালো ছিল, বাট একটা স্মার্ট এসে চারটে এসে মন খারাপ করে দিছে। তারপরে জিতছি, পরে আর খেলি নাই। 3 ম্যাচ না 4 ম্যাচ খেলছিলাম। আজকে ভালো যাইতেছে, 9টা ম্যাচ খেলছি ভাই, 9টা ম্যাচই জিতছি, কোনো লস নাই। ভাই ওইটা তো আমার আরেকটা আইডি বুঝছেন, ওই আইডিতে আপনি এড নাই মেবি। এরপরে আবার টুর্নামেন্ট ক্রিয়েট করবেন, চলে আইছেন। আসতে সময় লাগবে বুঝছেন, রিল্যাক্সে আসতে পারবেন। আর যারা যারা ভাই লাইক করেন নাই, সবার কাছে অনুরোধ রইল লাইকটা করার জন্য। ধন্যবাদ ভাই লাইক করার জন্য। আরে ডিভিশন 9টা খেলছিলাম আজকে, 9টায় জিতছি। ডিভিশন 2-এ বুঝছেন, একে পুশ দেওয়ার সময় পাই নাই ভাই, স্মার্ট টেস্ট পড়লে আর মন মেজাজ ভালো থাকে না,
Hello, everyone, and
খেলা পারে না
welcome
স্মার্ট
to
টেস্ট
today's
Well,
চলে
match.
আসে।
hello and welcome one and all as you join us for what is an eagerly awaited resumption of this
জোসে
competition.
মরিনহো।
A competition that has produced more than its fair share of drama already, and it's more than obvious that this crowd, with its great chorus of sound, is demanding yet more
সেমিফাইনাল,
drama now. This truly
কোয়ার্টার
is a
ফাইনাল,
feel-good place. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game.
সেমিফাইনাল।
Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already rolling. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in
রাইকার্ড।
particular here?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka.
ভাই ফার্স্ট টাইম পাস
He's
দিয়ে
given
দিছে
it
ওপোনেন্ট,
away. But he's well positioned.
মেবি
Messi!
গোল।
They've got to be quick to recover this. That's another chance. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And here's Neymar. Kadiolu is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. He's in plenty of space here. Unai Simon claims comfortably. Quarter of an hour played. Engages and forces him off the ball. Zanetti makes the
আরে আর
interception.
স্মার্ট রেজিস্টার কথা বললেন না, বুঝছেন? ওগর যুক্তির সামনে দাঁড়াইতে পারবেন না।
Nicely
গেম
weighted
খেলে
ball.
মনে হয় 6-7
This
মাস
is
ধরে,
Gerrard.
বুঝছেন? যে যুক্তি দেয় ওরা, আরে স্মার্ট রেজিস্টার ওরা
They've
দাঁড়াইতে
got to be
পারতো না।
quick moving this forward.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive
6
passing.
মিনিটে 12টা খাইব।
No progress. Now it's Batistuta.
স্মার্ট রেজিস্টারই তো মারা কইরা দেয়,
Gerrard.
অটোমেটিক ব্লক মাইরা
He's
দেয়
found a
পাসগুলো
way
আমার।
through.
আমি তো নরমাল ভাবে পাস খেলি, বুঝছেন? মানে
There's a
পজিশন
beautiful
গেমের মতো।
simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, the idea was a good
ফুল
one.
ফর্মে আছি ভাই এখন।
The execution of it, not quite so. Well, he's having a shot! They've
রোনালদোর
scored!
গোল।
The movement so precise.
ইমরান
The
ভাই, রুহান ভাই এরা
finish
জানি না ভাই।
sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one
ইমরান
end,
ভাইয়ের
they
ওয়াইফ
ended up
অসুস্থ,
shipping a goal
মেবি
at the
আসতে
other.
পারে না।
And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the
সারাদিন
game.
কাজটা করে।
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
আলো মালদিন।
And he's picked out the run.
হয়েছে।
Can he finish?
আরে
Oh, it's hit the post.
বিশেষ মুহূর্তে দুর্বল।
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's
এখন
plenty
তো
of
গোল
time.
হওয়ার
And the
কথা।
shot! And that's a sharp finish. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
There was to be only
ডিভিশন
one
যে
outcome.
ইজি
Peter,
না,
I can tell you that was nothing
খেলেন।
short of a cold-blooded execution.
ডিভিশনের অবস্থা মানে কি কম, স্মার্ট রেজিস্ট লয়া পোলা পয়েন্ট ডিবলিং
Well, they
মাইরা
just couldn't
ইজিতে
have
দিয়া।
responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's
Shot a goal!
There will be 1 minute.
Rijkaard with the clearance. Good ball, good take. And it's half-time. Well, the glass is either half full
অর্ধেক খেলে
or
ওরা,
half
অর্ধেক
empty.
খেলে ওদের
Neither
বাপে।
side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Borussia Dortmund will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
ও আমাদের তো নেস্তা মালদিন খান আবার তিনটেই আছে।
45 minutes, and
সামনে দেখি
half-time,
রুমিনি
the
গার্ড নিতে
score
পারি,
is
আশা আছে
1-1.
নেওয়ার।
Substitution for Liverpool.
রুমিনিগার ইয়েগুলা ওই দেখি,
So
রুমিনিগার
it's back to
ইতো
business.
দরকার।
Borussia Dortmund have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances.
আর এসএস এর
Okay,
জন্য
they haven't
গুলি
got much to
ফল
show
প্লাস।
for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Messi gets flagged offside.
ইজি আছে ভাই, ইজি আছে ভাই, বাট খারাপ লাগে যখন মনে করেন যে গেমে অপোনেন্ট যখন মনে করেন যে অন্য কিছু ইউজ করে। স্মার্ট অ্যাসিস্ট
Looking for movers.
এখানে ফেয়ার প্লে থাকে না, বুঝছেন?
It's fallen kindly here. Liverpool have got it back and they'll have another go. That pass has been well intercepted.
আমারও মন চায় যে আমি স্মার্ট অ্যাসিস্ট খেলি, কিন্তু মানুষ বলে কি বলে কি না, লাইভে দেখলে পরে স্মার্ট অ্যাসিস্ট অন করা থাকলে।
Oh, that's fabulous.
স্মার্ট অ্যাসিস্ট অন করার থেকে হারা শতগুণে ভালো, খেলা একে শিখে যায়।
Tries to pass it through. Tries to play it through. He's found space here.
ও ভাই এরকম
Oh,
পাঁচটা
how
না
that
দিলে
cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me.
নরমালি
It
পাঁচটা
warranted
দিলে গোল
a
হইতো।
finishing touch. Well, look, they know they've got a height
রুমিনিগার
advantage,
কথা
and it's
বলতেছি,
time for them to use it.
আর ওই ইতো R9
It's
আসলে তো
right in.
ভালো, R9
Firm header just off target.
He
আর
did so
থিয়াগো
well
হেনরি
there.
আসলে
It's just a
এটাও ভালো। এই
shame about the
চারটা
accuracy.
দরকার সিএফ, আর এসএস এর জন্য মনে করেন যে রুড গুলিট, ইওহান ক্রুইফ, ওল্ড প্লেয়ার গুলা। আর সেন্টার মিডফিল্ডারের দরকার ভাই আমার স্নাইডার, ওল্ড প্লেয়ার, একটা বক্স
He's
টু
had it
বক্স হইলে
taken off
ভালো
him.
হয়, বা অর্কেস্ট্রা।
Now it's Yamal. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really
আর
well and
থুরাম
stopped it.
দরকার, থুরাম
Can he get it through?
দরকার, কার্লোস দরকার। বাট
Cruyff.
এতগুলা ভাই স্বপ্ন নিয়ে বইসা
Now it's
আছে, কয়েনই তো
Cristiano
নাই।
Ronaldo. Mbappe
আমি তো
receives
কয়েন
him in
কিনবো
a
না
good
ভাই।
position here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
গরিব মানুষ।
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked again.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Now that wasn't a bad hit by any means.
Well, that was the one I actually thought he was going to produce. It's a good effort keeping it down like that.
এতদিন একটা সিভির প্রবলেমে ছিলাম, এবং সিভির প্রবলেম শেষ হয়েছে, এলবি আরবির প্রবলেমে আছি।
Substitution for Liverpool, number 21, Cristiano
Liverpool
Ronaldo.
are able now to make their
Number 10.
substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Number 19,
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Adams gets across to intercept that.
number 7,
Now somewhat off target.
number 6,
Aim forwards.
Rafael van der Vaart.
Looking to play him in. Mbappe.
Rio Ferdinand.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, important interception.
মনে হয় গোল ভাই।
Takes a shot! And he hits the net! And they get themselves in front! And that will surely go down as
আপনি
one of
পজিশন
the
চেঞ্জ
easiest
করছেন, কি
goals
পজিশনে
he
খেলতেছেন
could
এখন?
ever score.
It's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly
মেবি আর
unlikely to
একটা
miss
গোল,
that.
মেবি।
Roll! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
বার পোস্ট লাগিয়েছে।
Looking for options for movement. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Raul gets into a good position. It's Raul!
ও
Oh, good
ভাইয়া,
finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
After 87 minutes,
That is a diamond of a goal. The
number 7,
planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Liverpool have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a
Yamal! Just cruising. They are
হাই হাই
cruising.
ভাই।
It's all becoming so easy. You don't
ও
keep
ভাই, আমি
those
তো
out.
মারাত্মক
He
গোল
knew,
করতেছে।
he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
It's starting to look
মানে
like a
মাইনা
done
নেওয়া
deal
যায় না,
now.
এরকম ভুল করে ফেলাইতেছে।
That's a pretty loose pass. Can he get on the end of this? That's that. The
Final
end.
match.
Liverpool can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly.
এখন চলতেছে। মন্টু ভাই আর ওই যে ভাই কারা কারা খেলবেন রেডি দেখেন। চলেন ফাইনাল দেখা যাক। একজন 3 গোল দিয়েছে আর একজন টাই ব্রেকার। এই গেম নিয়ে ঢুইকা থাকেন বুঝছেন, আমার সাথে তো অ্যাড নাই আপনার এই আইডিতে। আরে ভাই মনে রাখা যায় না বুঝছেন, কত নাম মনে রাখবো। কি জানি নামটা মন থেকে আসতেছে আর যাইতেছে। ও মুনতাজির, ঠিক আছে। এই ফরমেশনে আগে আমি খেলতাম ভাই, বাট আমার একটা ডিএমএফ থাকতো, 2টা সিএমএফ। চলেন মুনতাজির ভাই আপনি ঢুকে থাকেন। অর্ধেক লিখেও ফেলাইছেন। বৃষ্টি দেয় ভাই বুঝছেন আমাদের এদিকে।
Well, it's bubbling up very nicely here. A true showbiz occasion reserved for the football glitterati. And you wonder what its protagonists have up their sleeves. It feels like the only game. It's all about the here and the now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
হ্যাঁ আধা কোড লিখে
Both
আছে।
teams, Jim,
ভালো খেলতে হবে
applying the
মুনতাজির ভাই,
ultimate
আমরা
prize
কিন্তু আপনার
here.
খেলা দেখবো।
Unerring focus and determination
না
in
এটা
all of those eyes.
Bringing back memories for me, Peter.
ফাইনাল অবধি
A
যাইতেই
chance to have your name in the club's history. Having had the privilege of experiencing this a fair few times in my own career,
Holy.
there really is nothing that compares. Once you get there, you want to keep coming back. I still feel like that now.
So we're very much on the way now.
As with a lot of finals, caution plays a big part in the opening stages, but an early goal can blow all that away. So I hope that we can create an attacking
ভাই
contest
আরবি
here,
তো
which
পড়তে পারি কিন্তু
obviously will want
অর্থগুলো
for the
বুঝি না।
showpiece.
Played into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
মুনতাজির ভাই কি লেখছে
That
দেখেন তো
defending
একটু
is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's managed to get free.
That was lovely, that.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pass somewhat off target.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. A probing pass. Oh, delightful ball. And it's Rooney. That's beautifully weighted. And Guti! Gorgeous from
গোল
Guti!
হয়ে গেছে ভাইয়া
Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Big moment, big goal, big lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5
ফার্সি
to 10
ভাষা
minutes
আরবিতে
will
লেখা
call for real focus as the opposition.
Decent
লেখা তো
chance!
আরবি আমি তো মনে করছি তো
That's
আরবি
a
লেখা হইতে পারে
sharp finish.
উচ্চারণও আরবি হইতে
Not
পারে
so easy, not so easy, they say. We are right back on level
যাই
terms
হোক
again.
1-1 গোল হয়ে গেছে
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
ফাইনাল
Peter,
ম্যাচ
I
চলে ভাই
think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
গোল মনে
Liverpool
হয়
restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche
Fabian
about how
Ruiz.
teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Ferdinand. And it's Sneijder.
There will be
That
1
is
minute
good
added
alertness. So we are halfway through this final. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So 45 minutes up. What are you thinking of the final to this point, Jim?
Well, I think we're getting the final many would have hoped for, Peter, with both teams doing their part to make this a very entertaining watch. I don't see too many unhappy faces about, and I think, you know, we have a lot to expect in this second half.
Half-time then, just 45 minutes between us and the climax of it all. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
কি করে এরা ভাই বুঝলাম না। ব্রিজ কালার কিলিয়ান এমবাপ্পে উঠে
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 22, Guti. Number 21,
Well, here we go then.
Wayne Rooney.
So we're all set for a tense second half of this final.
Mr. Roy. Coming on the field. Number
Oh, he's
9,
defended very well against those tricky feet.
Number 15,
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Stoichkov. He's in one-on-one. And it's been hooked away. Aubameyang is onto this. Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ronaldo gets into a good position. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
ভাই মাইরা তো ব্রিজ।
He has found the way through. Costa Curta defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's destined for the flank. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, shooting chance!
আয় হায়।
And that's in. How he wanted it, how the crowd willed it.
The goal scorer for Liverpool.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And smartly reclaimed. And here's Mbappe. Yamal receives. There's the shot! And that's off target. Still not a lot in this final. This is far from done.
Well, one mistake, one lucky break, that's all it takes to change everything. Both sides are still going to have to do their fair bit of fighting. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Yamal. He's found a way through. And he is deftly away. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Roberto Carlos. Can he get it through? Oh, no joy this. Chance! He's got a goal! And with time ebbing away, we are back where we started. So deadlock, and
ভাই
this
পেনাল্টি
is
শুট আউটে
heading for
চলে গেল।
spot kicks. So there was to be no definitive result.
Well, both managers would have preferred not to go this far, but here we are. It's about nerve control now.
যত সময় যায় খালি
So
লম্বা
we've reached
হইতাছে,
that
চাই
point,
শর্ট হইব
the
তখন আর
shootout,
লম্বা
the
হয়।
ultimate tiebreaker. So this one to set the tone. And he duly obliges.
That's the example they will want to follow.
Mbappe is the next to run the gauntlet. No, he's hit it right at the goalkeeper.
Well, he didn't hit that with any sort of conviction, and it's an easy save in the end.
Barcelona are looking for comfort. Oh, great save! That is a great save! Well, whatever he did, it worked, did it not, Jim?
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Ronaldo is the second man to step up for his team. That's a brilliant read!
I think some mind games were played there, Peter. It certainly did the trick.
This to double their advantage.
Carlos.
Up by 2. And that is a giant step towards the line.
Well, this
ভাই
is
পারলে এটা
effectively
সেভ
a
দিয়ে দেন,
very
আর লম্বা
welcome
কইরেন
cushion, Peter.
So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. Denied! He's made the save!
Oh, he never looked comfortable over that, did he?
It is the lonely walk.
He's telling himself he can get it done.
ঢুকলে তো
He just
জিতছেই।
has to pick the right spot.
জামা অবানিয়ন।
Oh, brilliant! He had to save it, and he did.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
মিস দিলে শেষ।
We're talking about a pressure penalty.
And stuck away with ice in his veins.
Good penalty. The keeper might have done him a favour in committing just a bit early.
This to end it right here. Oh, he saved it!
Well, in trying to get clever, that ended up being too comfortable for the keeper.
So
ভাই
can
ডুপ্লেট
he
হ
do it? Can
আর
he
সেভ
keep
দিলে
them
হারছে।
alive? What poise!
খালি
What
লাম্বা হইতেছে বল।
poise! And the drama continues. Some can barely watch here. Every kick potentially pivotal. Oh, that's a great get by the keeper.
Well, it was a
কি ম্যাচ হাইরা
possibility of
গেল রে,
happening like that. The way he was moving
মনে হয় হাইরাই
beforehand,
যাবে।
very good save. Everyone here are holding their breath.
And that is the end of that.
Well, that's just wonderful,
Liverpool
Peter. The
have
pressure
done
was
it.
on, but that's
This
just
very much
superb
a data
mentality.
saver for
The
them.
mindset
A team
did
effort
stay
yielding
strong.
another trophy. Some time now for the players to celebrate and let it all sink in before the upcoming ceremony.
চলেন ভাই আর একটা ইয়ে করে শর্ট খেলবো বুঝছেন। মুনতাজির ভাই ঘুমে ধরছে প্রচন্ড, তো আসেনি গেমে। মুনতাজির ভাই আপনি তো আছেন? না ভাই, আজকে আর বাদ দেন, মুনতাজির ভাই আজকে 4 জনে খেলে নেন, কালকে খেলবো না, প্রচন্ড ঘুমে ধরছে। কালকে ঘুমাইতে পারি নাই বুঝছেন, 5টার সময় ঘুমাইছি আর 6, 7, 8টা, 9টার দিকে উঠে গেছি ঘুম থেকে। 5টা 6টার দিকে ঘুমাইছিলাম। মুনতাজির ভাই চলে আসেন, 004846337001, 000004, লেখেন আমি বইলা দিতেছি, 00044846, এই তো ঠিক আছে। 84363701। আরেকজন লাগে ভাই। ভাই কেউ মনে হয় আসবে না, চালু দিলাম, এখন যার কপালে পড়ে আর কি। মুনতাজির ভাইকে ডাইরেক্ট ফাইনালে দিয়ে দিলাম। উফ। তো আপনাকে দিয়ে দিলাম ফাইনালে, বুঝছেন? অনেকক্ষণ ধরে ওয়েট করতেছেন খেলার লাইগা, কেউ আসতেছিল না। নাইস প্লে ব্রো।
So things are bubbling up very nicely on what is undoubtedly another one of football's genuine red-letter days. Here comes the ultimate white-knuckle ride on the emotional roller coaster. So all aboard. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things already rolling. Antoine Griezmann, do we still consider him, Jim, the face of French football?
Yeah, I think there's some room for debate here, Peter, but I can't think of anyone who has a more versatile style of play.
And he's just won so much, hasn't he? He might have had his fair share of disappointments in various finals, but he did win the tournament that really mattered back in 2018.
And he was outstanding in the final, an assist and a very controversial penalty.
Of course, that's
গোল
right.
মেবি।
Chance! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. And we have our very first corner. Irwin goes short. He's had a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, it's terribly wayward. And now they can spring out of defence. Taken back almost at once. He's having a hit! Goal! France! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pass somewhat off target. Now that looks a decent ball. Brilliantly cut out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Toon clearly should have gone for the easier pass.
Getting up there! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
And they're quick to get it back. And he cuts out the supply. Knocks it into space. And this is Aguero. Decent chance! And that's a good finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the
ভাই
momentum.
তাড়াতাড়ি ম্যাচটা শেষ
I
করেন
don't see any
এতক্ষণ
need
লাগে
to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
And they're back on the ball again. Bellingham. Well, that pass isn't the best. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. And here's Aguero. Aguero! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Jupe. And he was quick to react. Tries to play it through. And he is dashing away. And that is the end of the first half.
And a quick reminder
How would you
today,
review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, El Hajdu. Number 11,
The second period is underway.
Gabriel Batistuta.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Pull it.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And this is Kante. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Threads one in. That ball looks a good one. And Aubameyang! And it's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
কামব্যাক কি করতে পারবে
Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from...
Can he finish? And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Best, very much a man of this moment. It's run loose here. Cafu. Great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's done very well to take that back. In again.
Toon really can't be faulted for their
5
attitude.
মিনিটের ম্যাচে জিততে কোন লাগে
It's fallen kindly here. And no mistake.
কাম
And the game
কামব্যাক
is
ইজ
well and
কমপ্লিট
truly turned on its head. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Jude Bellingham, substitution for France. Number 10, Sergio Aguero. Coming on to replace him is number 25, Erling Haaland.
ভাই এতক্ষণ লাগাইতেছে এরা
So we have movement on both benches. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
And they can counter here. I think we're just about done here. It's not an especially good pass, that. And now they can clear their lines. Gerrard wins the duel this time. And he's picked out the run. And he shoots!
ভাই বলটা কোন দিকে গেছে দেখছেন গোল দুই পায়ের মাঝখান
In
দিয়ে
the end, we have parity. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish.
মুনতাজির ভাই
And he
রেডি
gave
হয়ে
up
যান
trumps.
ফাইনাল খেলার জন্য
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we...
There it is, the whistle. No avoiding penalties. So, by accident or design, neither team is giving way.
Well, it was a pretty engaging game that flew by. The separation now is left to penalties.
So a
Ali
massive
tiebreaker.
effort from both sides, and their reward is the agony of penalties. And you can almost hear a pin drop. Which way will he go? And no mistake.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
Griezmann pondering where to put it.
Never looked in doubt, really.
He had to, and he did. Mbappe is the man who's second in line. That's a good penalty.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Haaland is the second man to step up for his team. Denied! He's made the save!
Oh, he never looked
কি
comfortable over that,
করতেছে
did
এরা
he?
বুঝি না
This to double their advantage. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
I think some mind games were played there, Peter. It certainly did the trick.
Xavi Alonso, the third man up. Oh, he teased the keeper and it paid off.
Yeah, looks so confident as well. The keeper's notes didn't help him then.
Scholes is fourth up. Oh, it's saved! Straight at the keeper.
Oh, look, the only consolation he can take from that was the fact it was on target.
Batistuta is the fourth man to step forward for them. Now that is how to take a penalty.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
মিস দিলে শেষ।
He just has to trust his instincts and pick the right spot.
He has saved it and he has won it. France have come through in the most dramatic fashion and the show goes on.
চলেন ফাইনাল। ভাই এরা কি নাই নাকি আছে? আইপিএল লেগে হুদাই সময় খাইতেছে।
So this is the one we've all been waiting for, the crowd embracing the ultimate game in the competition, the ultimate date with destiny for their teams, as one of the game's most sought-after pieces of silverware is within their reach. No shortage of glitz or glamour, and fitting that the final chapter to what has been a great footballing saga should feel as it does here. Let us be treated to a grand finale. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're